Meghan Markle. They're so desperate to have Meghan Markle as the first guest for the show. Gayle King, Oprah's bestie, is set to start a talk show on CNN with Charles Barkley. And the title of this show is King Charles. What a coincidence, right? King is Gayle King's surname and Charles is Barkley's first name. When put together, it makes King Charles. You wonder why the choice of names King Charles? Yes, it's their names. Why did they coin it as King Charles? Their first guest happens to be Meghan Markle. They're so desperate to have Meghan Markle as the first guest for the show. No wonder she comes out to defend Meghan and Harry after their near catastrophic car chase. This is what she had to say. It is troubling to see that people are downplaying Harry and Meghan's near catastrophic car chase situation, even though it has been debunked by journalists, by bystanders, by the press, by paparazzis, the paparazzis who were there, and the other paparazzis who always walk on that street. And New Yorkers, Americans have debunked this near catastrophic car chase situation, that it's impossible for a 2-hour car chase to take place in the middle of Manhattan. And Gayle King happens to have a penthouse in Manhattan. You be like, does she live in Manhattan? Is she aware of what she's trying to defend? Because everyone, from what I've seen, is saying that New York City has got a lot of traffic, like 24/7. There's always traffic. The cars are bumper to bumper. So it's impossible. Even the mayor of New York City said car chase in the middle of Manhattan will be devastating, will be destructive. So what about 2-hour car chase? 2 hours. Like, it's impossible. It can never happen. So many people are saying this. It's impossible. And there is another thing. Like, all the big stars, they go to New York City like maybe every week, every 2 weeks, or every month. They are in New York City. There are some like Justin Bieber, Hailey Bieber. They live in New York City and they have never ever been involved in a near catastrophic car chase. These are big stars who've got millions and millions of followers online and they've got fans. So they've never been chased. But why would Harry and Meghan be chased? Like, to a situation that is near death, like near catastrophic. How? What does Meghan have to offer? What does she have to offer? What does Harry have to offer? Except of creating a book called Spare and Lying. A book about your personal life, your memoir. It's about you. Come on. In America, people don't know you. People don't know Prince Harry. They just like, there's a royal family in England, somewhere down there. People don't really care. They don't care about the royal family. Americans don't care. So why will you come to America and feel that Americans need to know that you are Prince Harry and they need to treat you as Prince Harry? When they see you in the street, they just see like every other person in the street. You don't have a signpost on your forehead saying that I am Prince Harry. No one cares. And Meghan Markle, what does she do? What does she have to offer? Before she left America to the UK to get married to a prince of the royal family, no one knew her in America. She was a D-list actress. Like, D-list actress means that people don't know you. They know you. Only the people who watch the series, The Suits, know her. But like, generally, people don't know her. Imagine, like weeks before, there was Met Gala. Like a week before, just 1 week before her MS Award ceremony, there was Met Gala. Met Gala is grandiose, it's huge, and all the huge and big stars were there. Why were they not chased to a near catastrophic car situation? Why? Why would they wait for Meghan to come to a local car rental shop to pick up an award? Met Gala was a red carpet event. It was a huge event. The Kardashian clan was there. The Kardashians are being followed by millions and millions of people. They've got fans all over the world. And the opposite of this whole situation compared to the Kardashians and Meghan, Like, Meghan is nowhere near the Kardashians. Like, if the Kardashians say that they are coming here today, if they tell anyone that they are going somewhere, the whole place will be so jam-packed. So why will Meghan create such a fiction that they were being chased by some paparazzis? Maybe in her head, but in reality, there were no paparazzis. And we've seen the taxi driver come forward and said, this near catastrophic car chase has been overemphasized. It wasn't like that. Like, he just saw them, they were tense and being like, they looked afraid, they looked terrified, but he didn't see any paparazzis chasing them. He didn't see anyone chasing them. It's been debunked. It's impossible that there was a 2-hour catastrophic car chase. As usual, Meghan, in her mind, she knows that she's Princess Diana. And Harry believes that Meghan is his late mom and he wants to protect her at all costs. These two people, do they go home and sit together and think about, do they talk to each other? Do they live together? Because when you see these things happening, you want to think that when they get home, they sit down and talk to each other. What happened? Why did we do this? Like, I want to live a normal life. I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of lying. Can we just live in peace? Can we just live our normal lives like normal people? What's wrong with Harry and Meghan? Must they lie? Why do they lie all the time? Why? Why do they lie all the time? Like, they keep lying and lying and lying and the lying never stops. So, my theory is this. Gayle King, Harry and Meghan sat down. And since they've got this CNN show which is coming up, they want the audience to be grandiose. They want the traffic to come to CNN for this show, for the opening of the show. Of course, many people would love to see Harry and Meghan on a show where they are being asked real questions. So, is Gayle King capable of asking Harry and Meghan the real questions that people, the layman, the people on the streets want to ask them? Definitely not. Definitely not. Because from this kind of comments concerning a near catastrophic car chase, which is a fiction, which has been debunked, we can all predict how the show is going to be. The first interview with Meghan is going to be. It will just be a kind of praising Meghan, pampering her victimhood, like pampering her, praising her, pampering her ego, and supporting her victimhood. Because if Gayle King is making such a statement concerning something that about 99% of the media, the tabloids, and the paparazzis on the streets, the lay paparazzis, the layman, the normal New Yorker, people who live in New York, have debunked, we can all tell how this show and the interview is going to be. So maybe many people won't tune in to watch the interview because they already know what's going to come out from that interview. Maybe Charles Barkley might want to ask Meghan real questions. But since Gayle King is going to be there, who knows? Meghan will be praised. It will all be about me, 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 me. Since Meghan Markle is trying to rebrand her image, she might have paid Gayle King. So all this might be some sort of a premeditated car chase in order to bring traffic to CNN and also to help Meghan Markle's image. But how can you help someone's image when they lied? Like, it is been proven without doubt, with all reasonable doubt, that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry lied about the near catastrophic car chase, a 2-hour near catastrophic car chase. If they came out and said they were involved in a catastrophic car chase, like they were involved in a wild paparazzi chase, it's different. But they say near catastrophic car chase. I mean, near catastrophic means like so many people should be in the hospital recovering from that catastrophic car chase. Like, it was a near-death situation, but no one was injured, no car collisions, and Harry and Meghan and Doria Ragland are fine physically, no wounds, nothing. They are okay. Why did they put it out as near catastrophic car chase? Why did they do that? Why did Harry and Meghan do that? I don't understand. Like, can they just stop? Can they stop? Can Meghan just stop? Meghan was fine. I think, in my opinion, she was fine when she stayed away, like, and Prince Harry was the one going about trying to sell his book, and then just come back for a show and then try to talk about something else, not about being a victim and not about race. Just try to use your own natural talent. Sometimes I sit and think like, is Meghan talented? So I've watched Meghan before the royal family. Meghan used to go on big stages and make good speeches. Like, she's good in making speeches. Why did she stop? Why did she stop? Since she stopped, all we've seen of Meghan is playing victim and lying, using one lie to cover another lie. Always lying. And it seems as if the pathological lying has now become her profession, her talent. And even her husband is the same. They are sides of the same coin. They are two peas in a pot, Harry and Meghan. If only they can stop lying. If only they can use their talent and do something better. Even if they are not talented, they can go back to doing charity work. Even if they are not working full-time anymore in the royal family, they can go on their Archwell Foundation, go around the world and help people as they purported to be doing in the past. So what happened to all that? Is it because of the deals they got from Netflix? And they saw that, okay, if we can lie and then keep dancing on my mother's grave, Princess Diana's grave, and dancing on her tombstone, we can make lots and lots of money. But hey, man, we've seen it all. We've heard it all. Every time they come, they say we have a bombshell. There is no bombshell. There is nothing. They keep accusing people and they don't show any proof. No proof. Nothing. Harry and Meghan need to rebrand themselves for a positive cause. My best advice to them is to go back to doing the foundation work. Go back to doing the things you did before all this started. Just go back to that. When Meghan was doing the charity work, she was loved by the British people. Everyone loved her. I remember I used to admire, this woman is really doing great. I used to watch her speeches and I'll be like, wow. But what happened to that Meghan? What happened? She's now addicted to lying for cash. Her whole brand is based on racism, race baiting, and lying.